To you. Today I'm going to speak to you in English because I will never get this video done in time if I don't, and I have a little bit to say. So I wanted to talk about the reason that I began learning Esperanto, which is that I had a head injury that was very serious. I had bacterial meningitis and I almost died. I was struggling to retain words. That test people do where you look at a fork and you try to remember it's called a fork. I had moments in too much like that in my real life where I was not passing. So because of the way nerve regrowth works, I had this feeling and this theory that if I were to learn a second language, it would help me tack English back down. And because Esperanto is the easiest second language you can take on, and because of its ideals and history, I chose Esperanto. And after I learned it, it did tack English down. It worked better than I possibly could have hoped for. Esperanto-USA has done amazing work with keeping Esperanto alive over the years. I am a member, and I hope that everybody will support them in continuing making information available for a welcome packet to newcomers and running a bookstore. I think they're fantastic. I also wanted to talk a little bit about a program that started as a fake project that I was doing for a portfolio, for a resume, that less than 72 hours is a real project expanding into a second city, which is very exciting. So the project's name is Denaske, and it was gifted to me while I was sitting there waiting for a job interview at a clinic and program that gives expecting parents mom dollars and dad bucks in exchange for participating in educational programs. And as I was sitting there, I was gifted with the thought, well, what if we were to start an Esperanto Mommy and Me group and create more native Esperanto speakers? Being bilingual would be such a gift to give these children who are coming into mostly more challenging circumstances. And so I asked the question in the interview and they were open to it, and then I thought, well, I better find out how good I am at teaching children. So I talked to one of my friends and she allowed me to come over the next day and tutor her 3 wonderful daughters. I spent most of that evening and night putting together a curriculum for the morning, and it went wonderfully. We all picked out Esperanto names. We had strawberry soda and vanilla ice cream for our Esperanto naming party. And there are posters going up at our local elementary school about Denaske, which has a mission to provide resources to expecting parents to help them raise their children as native Esperantistoi who are bilingual in Esperanto and whatever other language their parents would like them to be raised in our area. That'll probably be English and or Spanish. So that is the very exciting news I have. After the tutoring went wonderfully, there are posters going up. There is a weekly gathering planned for our area, and I am probably starting a second weekly gathering at the Alamosa City Library in not too long. So good news all around. And thank you, Esperanto-USA, for all that you have done for me personally and our community. Ĝis poste.